The Sofa Deck is unique compared to its rivals as the unit doesn't weigh down your lap. Instead, it sits between your legs, providing much better comfort. It even has a spot for your smartphone. The unit is 80 by 30 centimeters to allow for the largest of gaming and non-gaming setups. Sofa Deck comes with a phone holder and accessory holder right from launch, with more gadgets to come. You can use it in your bed or on your sofa. The choice is completely up to you. It has a 5-port USB 3.0 hub and height adjustment to accommodate a vast array of users. It's a new approach to gaming, customizable to you.
At Sensal, we're developing the next generation of input devices. We're trying to replace the archaic keyboard and mouse with an interface that's upgradable, it's customizable, and it really captures all the nuance and expression that our hands are capable of.
Our first product looks like a trackpad, but we've actually packed 20,000 sensor elements into this form factor. Each of these sensor elements can detect the full range of forces that human hands are capable of. That means that when you touch this device, we can tell not only where your fingers are, but also how hard each one is pressing. We're precise and accurate enough to even detect bristles from this paintbrush. Because we sense force, we can detect touches through any flexible material. We've started developing these three-dimensional tactile overlays that, when placed on top of the Morph, change the device into any type of interface you can imagine. The overlays include magnets, making them easy to swap in and out, and software inside the Morph automatically changes modes based on the overlay. You can connect it to your computer with a USB cable, and it can even talk to your tablet or phone via built-in Bluetooth.
We believe this product will dramatically change the way people interact with technology, and we reached out to a few of our friends to see what they would create with the Sensal Morph.
With the Sensal Morph, I'm able to work with the brush very naturally in a nuanced way. For instance, if I let go of the brush too soon, the bristles kind of sweep off, and it picks that up. The tools disappear and you're left to your creativity, and that's what's exciting.
The reason why paper and pencil work well together is because pencil will carve into paper. That's something that in the digital world today doesn't actually really happen all that often. That tactility, that extra level of dimension is what makes art.
Designing an interface is probably a necessity. For example, the drum rack or effects, turning knobs up and down, or piano keys and all of that. You know, one controller does it all.
To me, it's appealing for a user to touch this device and interact with the physical world in a different way, a new way. If we didn't have the force sensitivity that the Sensal Pad has, I just don't think it would be as magical of an experience.
The Morph is taking all of these things that I want access to, but are typically in separate devices. And now we have them all combined into one device.
We are a group of engineers specialized in optical electric. We have been doing this for over 10 years. It is my pleasure to introduce the laser projection mouse. It is the built product under our own brand.
Odin is the god of war in Norse mythology. When Odin brandishes his spear in his hand, flashes of lightning strike the land of mankind. We cast aside the existing appearance and limitations of a traditional computer mouse and design the world's first laser projection mouse. The cutting-edge Odin detects reflection signals with infrared sensors instead of traditional cameras so that Odin can have a higher resolution. This makes our laser projection mouse suitable for designers, office workers or video gamers. Odin not only breaks through traditional limitations, but is also lightweight and can be easily stored. Just plug it in and you'll be able to use Odin anywhere, anytime.
This laser projection mouse broke through the limitation in the traditional mouse. It offers refreshing but affordable experience. Welcome to find our Odin, the laser projection mouse.
And at first look it may not look all that different from any other wireless USB mouse. Now first off, this is a gaming mouse, several buttons, the DPI goes up to 1600. It's called the Chameleon X1 from Shogun Brothers. There you can see it on the mouse pad. Alright, let's go ahead and reveal, show them what's cool about this. And flip it around. There we go. You flip this thing over and it becomes a full-on gamepad, complete with a directional pad over here on the side. Your buttons start select, and those are like analog sticks. Go ahead and move those around. Yay! Very, very cool. There's also, there's a button to lock the mouse buttons on the back so that while you're in this mode, it's on the front there on the top. Yeah, well, press that button and that will, turn off the basic mouse functions. One other cool thing you can do with this, you can use this as a presenter and use the analog sticks to basically control the cursor on the screen and then use the buttons for other various functions. So probably the most functional mouse I've ever seen in my entire life. Also, it's wireless, and over here on the side you can see a tiny dongle right there. And there's also a special edition version for Assassin's Creed, and that you're looking at right there, that is leather for the actual button 1 and button 2. And here's the back of that unit right here. Very, very pretty. Actually, I think I want one of these. I can have this one, right?
I'm Chris Holland, gaming enthusiast and creator of Sinister. Sinister represents an evolution in PC gaming. It provides all the advantages of a console controller with the flexibility and precision of a mouse. Sinister has 3 main features: Triplex Relay, Reality Link, powered by ViviTouch, and Flux Elements. The Triplex Relay allows you to use your mouse in situations that traditionally only accept gamepad input. One size does not fit all. Each element on the controller can be fluxed and interchanged into any slot on the fly in the middle of the excitement. Reality Link, powered by ViviTouch, is an HD haptic feedback technology. ViviTouch reacts 4 times faster than a motor. It allows Sinister to provide a range of different sensations. Now you can feel every single shot. To make Sinister as user-friendly as possible, it's plug and play in Windows, no drivers or software required. Furthermore, because of our appreciation for the rising open source Linux community, Sinister will be Linux compatible out of the box.